It's Week 17 of the NFL, and this one features Hunter Henry. He's gonna be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Pats and the Chargers under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Thanks for having us in. Chill in the air. Folks are bundled in the seats and on the field. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. A bit warmer up here in the booth. These cold weather games, Greg, always interesting to watch how it impacts the players down on the field.
Absolutely, and these nights are kind of tricky, Mike, right? It's how much do you want to spend preparing for it, thinking about it, and really letting it almost become like a mental factor leading into the game? But you also have to be prepared. What are you going to wear? How are you going to keep yourself not only warm, but then be able to go out there and perform and be functional, and you're not running around with a parka on. So it is a very delicate balance between being comfortable and being functional, and the teams that handle those conditions, especially in pregame, tend to have the advantage once the game's kicked off.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
This league is so often described, Mike, as a passing league, and performances last week are a big reason why. Not only his ability to rack up a ton of yards, but to have 3 touchdowns to go with it. And even though it's not as rare as maybe it used to be, I think we have to be careful that we don't take that type of production for granted. They're going to be a hard team to beat if he's able to continue to produce at this rate.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, 1 play in, 1 sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake May. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is May who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the 3rd pick in this past year's draft.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Throwing right away, it's May. Now he'll run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
2nd down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's May. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, May. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Throwing on 2nd down, May. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. They get 15 on that game. First down, New England.
This has the makings of a really good young tandem in New England. I mean, May, the rookie quarterback, first-round pick. Douglas only in his 2nd year, Mike. So the Patriots' hopes are high that these two can not only grow together, but they can continue to fit in some pieces around them and really try to improve this offense.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is May. That is caught at the 3. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Third down, 3 to go. We'll try to run for it with Harris. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Charger first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On first down, right back to Harris.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now a play fake. Herbert. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. On play action, now Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. 11 yards as they move the chains.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, And if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Now Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Conklin goes in motion. Herbert now on 3rd and goal. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, New England. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. He coughs up the football. One of the Patriots has it. When the ball comes out and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. To throw, it's Herbert. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of the Patriots has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. And they're going to do that with excellent field position.
Let's go now. This is asleep.
Now a toss, running left, it's Stevenson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
May to throw on second down. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be taken down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Off the play fake, here's May. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. From out of the gun, here's May. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. New England going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. He'll try and throw. Here's May. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports halftime report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll begin up in the Steel City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Patrick Mahomes, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. We saw a solid first half from the Oklahoma man, Ramondre Stevenson. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
First and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They'll try the jet sweep with Diggs. And he's just pushing guys out of the way, powering forward for a gain of 8.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Here's second and 2. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run, and it's also a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground. play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the give, this is Stevenson. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Patriots first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now a toss play with Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains.
Chance here for this back to really show his speed. He saw the room on the perimeter, and he was able to get around the edge. Thought he was going to get right to the pylon. Comes up just short. Down near the goal line, sets up 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. To throw now, May. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Drake May. Touchdown, New England. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. He connects with Disley.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Now he's free at the 35. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And now it's 3rd and goal. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. That one taken in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. And you've got to imagine the celebration is already well underway. Smiles on that sideline, still a little time, but 17-0 almost seems a certainty now. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll toss right side to Stevenson. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They face 2nd down and 7. Now, May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, New England.
You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on 3rd down.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On handoff, it's Stevenson. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. May gonna look to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Push through, baby. Let's do this. Come in there, please. Come on. We're right there. We can do it. Come on, baby. Turn it up, fellas. Turn it out. Get to him. Don't let him rest. Let's make some good calls, offense. Don't stick. Here we go. Here we go. Score these guys, man. Mustang 19. Playing safe, boys. Playing safe. Defense is a team. 70 range. You can score on these guys.
They're going. It's May. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Return up near the 30-yard line, but that penalty marker could impact the spot. Let's get the call. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Herbert again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
Now a shot here, deep middle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Patriots. They move to 16-0 on the year. They have a chance next Sunday to become the first team to finish a regular season